pick up a Beatrix, and Beatrix can only use Flicker. No Purify on Beatrix and Estes.
Wow. Interesting choice. I would expect maybe even the Florian to be better. You're up against a Baxia. So that's already a built-in Dominance Ice anti-regen in his passive. That's why I wasn't really thinking of Estes. If they wanted to go for a healer, I would have expected Florian with the Bloom. You can get pure healing.
But technically, Dewa has no CC.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of lockdown CC, you're right. But I think with the Baxia, it's kind of already like an answer to that healing comp. We'll see though.
Let's see, I mean, you're right, no minimal CC practically, right? From side of Dewa United. How will they
only have slow
control fights? True.
Is there a single CC except for Baxia? Okay, Baxia, you know. None, right?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, Angela's second skill technically can tie people up, but it takes a while. It's not reliable.
True. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Both compositions have been set in stone. Welcome to the rematch of the grand finals of MDL ID Season 7. Let's see if we're going to see a different outcome here. Very interesting drafts from both of these teams. I have a little bias towards Estes, so I'm going to hope that it actually works out here.
Okay. He's also wearing the M3 Blacklist skin, the Estes.
Ooh.
So a little bit of a homage. Oh my Van Strong.
Let us see. Oh, bot side now, Dixon holding on towards 2. He is still able to clear the wave.
Okay. I want to take a look at the emblems here. Wow, this is a very... Sutsujin went for a very, very aggressive emblem. The Killing Spree and even the Thrill. Plus the Season Hunter. So you can expect Sutsujin to actually match up against Lanaya quite well when it comes to farming. But they were already pretty good in this position. Lanaya actually stole away the creep up top.
Here it is. A few minutes in. Not many invades or engages so far.
Nope.
In the first minute of the game. What are they looking for? Are they waiting for a certain spike to happen? Are they waiting for that level 4?
I think they're just waiting for neutral objectives at this point to spawn in, right? I mean, the laning phase here for both teams is just going to be chill, especially up top. Beatrix versus Bruno. This is the Beatrix versus Bruno matchup that I was thinking about. Not what I was expecting in game 3 earlier. The Bruno here just farms and Beatrix doing the same thing.
Do note that Lanaya is already a level ahead here from Susujin. Susujin couldn't really clear the camp stop side. So that's already a favorable trade, considering that the turtle is up now.
He's almost at level 4 though. Do you think he'll get that level 4 in time before the there you go.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed. But Lanaya is already on the way to level 5.
What? First blood with the help of Shakao will occur top side. It seems like Dewa United now. Will they commit to a fight quite though? Cheeky Petrify in the back claims a kill as well. And Naya now caught. Shield Unity as a defense. And things are looking good for Evos Legends here, minute 2.
So they lose a Doma in the top side in a 1-for-2 trade, but then Evos Legends has a little bit more to work with because of the man advantage around the neutral. And despite Sutsujin losing a few levels behind Lanaya because of that engage coming in, because of that team fight comp that they have, they will have a better advantage when it comes down to it. And they have taken turtle number 1. As it's a split 3 versus 3 in talent predictions.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. We'll see how they play out here in this mid-game. They're already shifting their focus. Evos Legends played around the XP lane to facilitate a turtle pick, and now they're trying to play for Doma to get a few good hits on the turret, and that's what they achieve. Doma gets a few hits. I don't know, though. This lane, I honestly expect the Bruno to bully the Beatrix a bit more than this.
Do you think it's because of the babysit from Shaku?
Definitely. That one kill, man, it could be brutal to Doma here because, again, for Beatrix, the only real thing you're looking for here is to farm. If you constantly get your lane shoved in like this and you get all that farm, you're going to be all good. And it's already a 300 gold lead between the gold laners.
Oh.
What might actually hit his power spike faster than Doma.
That's concerning. In favor of what? You would expect that it would be in favor of Doma. I think earlier on we saw an item for Doma. I think it was has claws. Is that the only item that he secured so far? It is.
Yeah, I mean, right now in the fourth minute, you can only secure the Haas Claws or the Berserkers, depending on what you go for. Doma wants a bit more sustain, knowing that he has been ganked. Meanwhile, though, for Watts, it's going to take a while, a bit more of time to get to that BOD, but if he gets it in the 5th minute, he is on track. There you go. Okay, that's super fast. 4 minutes in.
He didn't go for boots at all. He just went straight for BOD.
Okay. So he knows he's getting babysit. He doesn't need the boots. He doesn't need anything to get him out.
On the flip side, you can already see that Evos Legends have gone and started the neutral objective. So Sujin has a little bit better grip, but it looks like Lanaya wants to go for a contest.
With the help of hard guard, Sujin though will still prevail in that red trade. Last Insanity pops, and also Blessing of the Moon Goddess will not be able to help Sujin. He will be taken out. Dixon flickering away, Fluffy now trying to find the kill, but he will be taken out. That's a huge dub for Dewa United, claiming the turtle and getting 2 kills.
A massive dub, I would say, for Dewa United. What's not massive? Oh, 1v1 up top!
Oh, this time!
Come back!
No hard guard, and that is why Doma will have the kill. Van Strong will be there in time to heal Doma back up.
Sweet revenge, is it not? I mean, 2 for 1, Doma gets taken out. And now Doma proves, all right, let's see how you do when you're alone. Let's see how you do without Shaco. And he completely turns it around in that lane. Lanaya forced to go up top.
Poissons and as well as hard guard now on towards Van Strong. Assist flickering away, the damage will bait the Blessing of the Moon Goddess up though. It's a no kill, it's a killless trade, but Evos Legends forced a huge resource.
Yeah, that was under the turret too, right? It wasn't just a random 1v1. It was a dive from Doma, making Watt enter his domain. As we see, this is what I expected from this matchup. The Bruno to have a bit of an advantage.
Oh my god, without the hail, it seems like they will commit, but they failed! Doma with the worldly now on towards the members of Dewa. Sutsujin looking for decimation. Finds one, Lanaya. Good night in the backside. Right with the Petrify finds the 2-man knockup. And there you go. 1, 2, 3 members of Dewa taken down, traded for only Sutsujin.
Amazing follow-up, is it not? Amazing, a sandwich maneuver coming in from Evos. You would think that, all right, Sutsujin is the only one we need to worry about. And then here comes the big bad Krite, taking almost 3 members there. It was beautifully orchestrated there by Evos in the top side.
The synergy is definitely visible. We were talking about how Evos Legends, the lineup that they've been trying to make work with Taz, with Brands, and with... Oh my... Nasty!
The GTT, Grand Theft Turtle, by Sutsujin.
Man, that's why turtles are going extinct, man. You keep on retreating like that, Sutsujin, you monster.
How is that possible? If we take a look at the audience prediction here by the Samsung Galaxy S23 Series 5G, it looks like a perfect split there. 54% for Dewa United, a little bit more in favor of them right now. But looking at how things are going, man, Evos Legends have really found their groove here with their new lineup. They have to be careful though. Lanaya wants to take it away.
Petrify was spent. Right now caught. Does he have enough resources? Blessing of the Moon Goddess now will help Krite sustain, but in the backside, Last Insanity will not do anything as Lanaya was taken down. Watt, no cover whatsoever. He gets taken out by Krite. Evos Legends adding another kill on the board as Shaco is the next one to fall.
4-0 trade. 4-0 trade in the 8th minute of the game. You can even feel the energy coming in Exo Hall here. The fans are going wild. Look at everything that's falling for them right now. Another tower falls in the bottom side, and Evos Legends, they're picking up all the scraps, not allowing Dewa United to breathe at all.
Big yikes.
Oh, let's take a look at the highlights, man. Doma. You could see that, again, there's just no wasted resource, especially by Sutsujin. Gotta give it to him, man. Isolating with Fluffy, just creating a line between the front line of Dewa United and that back line. So, The front line of Dewa was dealing with the back line of Evos, and the front line of Evos was dealing with the back line of Dewa, and both won in favor of Evos. It was just a skill gap.
Man, oh, it's looking scary for Dewa United now. I guess technically when it goes into the late game, they do still have a chance, right? With Kaze and Watt, they can utilize the range that they have in their composition to perhaps win the team fights? Is that something that they can do?
I think at this point they have to wait a bit longer. They can't just be banking on a team fight now. Lanai's 2 behind. He's already, what, 2 levels behind just with that. A few deaths earlier. And Watt, 2 levels behind Adoma too. Oh, Fluffy got it!
How? Oh man, that's gotta hurt, man. That's gotta hurt. Lanaya, he knows what Fluffy has done, and all he can do is recall in front of him.
Wow. Oh, wow. Evos Legends, 6,000 gold lead. Things are looking bad to worse now for Dewa United.
They're marching in the mid lane. I mean, the Tigers, they're roaring. They're proving to us why they were the champs back in MDL, WCG. And they want more. They're looking to continue their glory. They're looking to continue their run here. As Dewa United, they're completely sheltered into their own base.
And now we're going to take a look at the items, man. Completely like the opposite of the Game 3 of Bigatron versus RQ for the Bruno. You can see the Melfic Roar done in the 10th minute of the game. He's already building towards more damage. And at this point, I'm really wondering what he's going to go for next. Is he going to go for a big whopping BOD?
Maybe. Maybe.
He doesn't even need sustain, so he has access.
Sure, let's see. Dixon though caught. Viraga armor taken out. Evos Legends, they did manage to take the base turret top side. Evos Legends continuing pressure, but maintaining discipline.
Prax doesn't have his ultimate, so that's something that they needed to consider here. Look at the damage onto Sutsujin already. He's actually forced to recall. And Dewa, they still have the high ground to clear these lanes. And it doesn't look like Evos Legends have found a way to penetrate into the base.
Yeah, it seems like here, crowd control, again, has been a huge gap. It's been a huge hole for Dewa United. All they can do is just play reactively.
With the lead right now, I mean, there's not much you can do.
Also, yeah.
Fluffy's just styling, by the way. He's just dodging the skill shots. Trying to play a mini game right now as he waits for the neutral objective. But yeah, aside from that, let's take a look at the player goal by Uba as gold. Doma number 1, Sutsujin very, very close, number 2, and then finally we see Watt. Watt's been getting funneled, by the way, this game. We saw that even early on. Watt was rotating from the gold lane over to the mid lane to get a Bennett's Rage to just get more minions on his side. But unfortunately, his power spike seems kind of far. He still hasn't bought boots, by the way. He only has a tier 1 boots. He has BOD and a Melfic Roar. Now, building towards a Wind of Nature, but it also looks like it might be a DHS. So if he goes for DHS, Shepard would say it's a ballsy move. It's a very risky move. I would say Wind of Nature would be better here, especially up against...
There you go, DHS.
Wow, yeah, there you go. That's the B move.
Wait, don't you like that?
I like damage when I'm in my ranked games, right? But here, it is risky. I understand that you need damage right now. You know what? Actually, for Dewa, they have a lot of frontliners, so I see what they're going for.
Yeah. Because not a lot of damage source that Dewa can bank on, right? It's only Watt. He's sure can burst, but I believe most Evos Legends members, they built the Athena, so the damage will be nullified. Not even. Radiant armor. Wow. So they low-key do not respect the damage from Keys.
Not yet, no. They're going full damage here. Even Doma as well, picking up that BOD, like you mentioned earlier on. And that just propels that raw damage that you mentioned. Dewa United, what do they do in this at this point? All they can do is rely on the damage from Kaze and Watt, no?
I think the better thing that they can rely on is for a mistake. That's it. Right now, they have good wave clear. Oh!
That's it.
Oh,
that
jeez!
Almost 1 HP good thing the favor was there as well. Lord is in the top lane. It will be managed though. Sutsujin will not be able to pressure anymore. Seems like the base in the mid lane will be the target. Let's see. Pride has the combo, finds the Petrify on towards Dixon, who still has Immortal, but the base turret will be taken out, no problem. Next, they maintain pressure in the bot lane. Will they have enough resource? Seems like the answer is no. The base, no! The answer is yes, Evos Legends. They managed to take the 2 base turrets left. Standing. Dewa United, will they force this fight? Blessing of the Moon Goddess now will help sustain. On the backside though, what? Dealing damage from Fluffy. And Evos Legends, I believe, they've won this trade.
That was so beautiful by Fluffy, man. Do you see that? The way that he was able to zone what away?
For sure, and he also had that flicker. So if he wanted to pull the trigger fully, he would have. And he probably had the damage to take Watt down with a flicker. I think Fluffy is just holding it in because he knows there's not much they can get, even if Watt died there. So it's very calculative. Evos Legends right now. You can see from the real-time win probability, I have to agree, Evos Legends have this in the bag right now if they don't make any mistakes, right? Dewa United, they are a team that are known to punish every little mistake made by the enemy team. And we almost saw that. Van Strong got poked a bit too much and almost had to pay with his life. Damage dealt. That's it. Kaze with the sphere. That was the main source of damage that actually got Van Strong that low. If they can continue to isolate these members from Evos Legends, make them split, and then pick them off one by one, they actually have a chance still. Evos Legends, unfortunately for them, I would say the only real way for them to end the game would be through a team fight. They need to make it messy with a Lord push in and then a team fight to give Doma free hits on the base, or they bait Dewa out to the Lord outside of their base and then they go for a team fight.
And it all depends on Fluffy and Pride, I think, to create that opportunity. I think beforehand we saw that Pride utilized all his kit on to Dixon, who was still able to get away. They were able to shred the Baraka armor, but other than that, the backline members were very safe. But in this regard, Lanaya...
What? Is this the right call?
He used Retry.
Exactly, he used a Retry. Does not get anything, and now Baksha, Lanaya, he will not be able to go home. Thankfully, the shield unity is still there. But the Lord, man, the Lord is still up. Take a look at the resources here. Fluffy, no flicker though. So perhaps that might be still worth it.
Unfortunately, I think it's the only response to the Lord play. If they contested, it would have been a big bait. And now, final siege, perhaps.
Let's say Dewa United, will they be able to defend? Cry misses the combination, forced to use the ult as a defensive maneuver. Lord at 13,000 HP. Dixon trying to zone out the members. Oh, good worldy, but it seems like the Lord will still fall. Dewa United, very, very good high ground comp.
That's the thing. You got to respect the Beatrix and the Novaria combo.
And the X-Borg.
And
the X-Borg, right? That's a lot of high ground, that's a lot of wave clear, and that's a lot of poke damage that can negate even a thought from Evos Legends to go for a siege. Because if you're caught that low, you might as well go back, because that's just too much. And this is where Dewa United kind of thrives, the composition that they have. It's best when they're on defense. And so if Evos Legends just keep doing what they're doing, I don't see a way where they end it. They need to look for something crazy, and perhaps this is it. This is the opening that they need.
Uh-oh, what? Oh, he was almost caught there, but the backup from side of Evos Legends will be there. Sutsujin looking for the angle, does not find it. Evos Legends here. Oh! Lands Insanity in the backside. Let's see. Cryte misses the combination again. Blessing of the Moon Goddess. Still surviving. Still sustaining. Dixon, though, will not lose his immortality, as it will be a casual-less fight.
Jeez, what a fight. A beautiful fight by both teams. Dewa there. Gotta give props to them more than Evos Legends, because that was a fight that they should have lost. I mean, Fluffy had a beautiful position, and Watt was just able to kite out of that. Beautifully done. By the way, yeah, this is why I also mentioned that for Evos, they need to make it messy. They are a bit too passive, I would say, when they had the Lord. Let's recap back to when they had the Lord pushing into the base with 3 minion waves. The real way they can end isn't through the Lord. The Lord is another member that they can use for the team fight. if everybody dove in and they gave Doma right space to hit the base, GG. But again, it's not as easy as that. It's a risky play still. If you dive all the way inside of that base, even if Doma gets to free hit, how much of Dewa's damage can you take, right? It's all about the calculations at this point. It will come down to literal execution. Because you saw earlier, the fight was literally a trailer of what we're going to see in the next fight. Everybody is equal. The 10,000 gold lead is irrelevant.
And I think it also depends on whether or not Evos Legends have respected the damage coming in from Keys as Lanaya getting very aggressive.
They found Doma, but Keys will find the kill. They collapse. Sutsujin and Van Strong, he will lose immortality. Van Strong with the Winter Truncheon, but it is no effect. He will still fall as another member here, this time from Dewa United. Shaco will fall as well. As it's going to be 3-4-1, Dewa United. They have found the comeback.
10,000 gold lead is irrelevant. They didn't risk it when they needed to. They played it safe. And when you play it safe against Dewa, they'll be the ones to take the risk.
Ouch. Man, oh man. What? That was a 3-for-1 trade. And now Dewa United have successfully zoned them out. And they're going to get a Lord for it.
Oh, man.
What was the whole point of Evos picking up that gold lead?
Oh, man. Still, though, a lot of structures is in play. But taking into the visuals, what happened?
What happened was Evos Legends' position was compromised and information is crucial. Dewa United know that they have already baited Doma's flicker earlier in the fight in the bottom lane. If they fully engage, Doma will not have enough resources to back away. And like we've mentioned, the Estes pick here, against the Baksha alone, it already struggles. Now against more Dominance Ice, more damage and burst, plus that anti-regen, it's gonna be hard to keep Doma alive.
Yeah, and even Dixon is also just a huge factor previously, right? The damage that was kept in. The question is now, does Evos Legends have what it takes to turn it around again? Look at that damage already coming in from what? We are entering the 21st minute of the game, ladies and gentlemen. And Dewa United, they're coming back in the game. They're taking all the structures from the White Tigers one by one. And very, very soon, we could expect this going even more outrageously for both of these teams.
Good defense, though. I mean, they managed to take care of the Lord before the Lord charges into the base turret. So that is a double for Evos Legends. But then again, all of the outer and inner will be taken out. Oh, Fluffy opens the fight. Will they commit to this? They get the stun. It seems like the damage. Renner's apathy's damage will not be enough to take Van Strong down just yet.
That'll do it, man. If you have a short-range composition, getting outranged like that certainly takes you out of it completely. Now in the itemization department, that 3,000 gold lead that Martis has is probably the most useless 3,000 gold lead that I've seen in MLBB, because not only is it on the Martis, but it's a utility jungler at this point, right? Martis especially. Sutsujin, he'll have to rely on his individual strength of how he can retry and how he can enter these spaces, because he no longer has a big advantage. I would actually say he's at a disadvantage playing the Martis against this composition in the late game. 22 minutes in, they have kind of hit the ceiling, I think in the 16th, 17th minute of how their composition can scale. Now it's just Doma. Because even the Kadita has fallen off, guys, okay? He won't be able to one-shot the members in the front. I just noticed Lanaya has the Twilight armor. So yeah, that burst, that crit, plus the help of the Blade armor, that burst, that crit, say goodbye to it.
And on top of that, Evos Legends selling all their boots.
For
They're all going
boots.
for rapid.
Yeah, they understand the Ice Queen. Well, we mentioned on the draft as well that with Angela, with Dixon, with Xborg, they will build Ice Queen 1, which might mess up your formation. Plus now, Dixon.
Ooh.
Wow. Sea Halberd, Van Strong, healing Fluffy's Spell Vamp, negated.
What's Van Strong's build right now? Does he have any magic defense? Did he go Oracle?
No, he does not. He does not have any magic defense. He has a Brute Force Breastplate, a Dominance Ice, and then Fleeting Time and a Winter Truncheon. Oh my goodness gracious! Jeez, a quarter of his HP.
Yeah, Doesn't bait out the blessing of the Moon Goddess just yet, though. Let's see. Dewa United. They're showing their fangs here to the White Tigers. 23 minutes in. They're still short of base turret. So, Evos Legends, what will they do now?
What do they do? I mean, Evos Legends technically, because the Dewa United have lost all 3 inhibitor turrets, they should have an advantage when it comes down to these minions, but why is it that they haven't been able to capitalize over it? Look at that raw damage from Dixon.
Oh, Sutsujin now is low. Will he be able to contest blessing of the Moon Goddess now? Committed. Boom, bang, bada bing, Sutsujin in the backside. Even Doma gets caught. Evos Legends will not be able to find the lore take without Doma. Dewa United Esports will definitely. Good timing by Van Strong.
Oh, that gave me a heart attack. That would have hit. Thank God for that Winter Truncheon, or else that would be a 2-0 trade. Evos Legends, it's already bad enough to lose Doma. You don't want to lose another member while you're at it.
They're so one-dimensional, Evos Legends. I didn't expect them to really just go on to Dewa head-to-head and, you know, face-to-face. I mean, again, they have 3 base turrets to their name, guys.
Solo kill? Oh my God, it's a solo kill! Fluffy loses immortality. And also almost his life. Van Strong with the help, but that was all Dixon.
They have side lane control. They don't have to respond to the Lord play in this way. They don't need to just group up as 5 and, you know, knock on Dewa's door. They can go through the windows. They can try to look for a flank through the back door. They can try to do something else. But it seems like Dewa are creating a bit of an effect on Evos Legends, making Evos Legends fall under their hypnosis. Because Evos are just, they're getting baited in just through one of these openings. Remember, guys, Evos Legends, sure, they're a teamfight composition, but they also have great pickoff. They have side lane control in the waves, that in bot top, even in the mid lane, that's constantly pushing to their side. Shackle had to go bot to clear out the waves for crying out loud here. Doma, some of these members could have actually pressured there even more so that Dewa can maybe send and then man advantage.
That's why I think that's what Kreitz exactly. He's listening to you, Miracle. I think he's looking for an opening onto Shaco in the back line here.
The window is closed, unfortunately.
Man.
Base turret number 1 will fall, Anaya. Okay, awkward opening. Blessing of the Moon Goddess though popped. That's information. And Last Insanity will pop and loses Sutsujin's immortality. Winter Truncheon as well. Fluffy though with the first one to fall. And there you go. The patience by the Apostles of God. It seems like they are opening up the base. But Evos Legends, they're still holding on. And this time, it's just 3 members defending. Will they have enough firepower? 60 on Sutsujin, 55 on Fluffy. Dewa United, they still are looking to close the gap as the wave in the mid has come crashing down. Right? Suppression with the Winter Truncheon, but the base is just a little bit too exposed, seems like. And this is Dewa United finding game 1 surely. Evos Legends wasn't able to find the game.
Wow, GG Dewa United. I did not expect that.